have an okay campsite. It's okay. We have 2 picnic tables. One is under cover of like this little hut thing, and the other's just open. There's plenty of room to pull in and things, so it's okay. And there's an okay room to run around, except that you cannot go into there. Just too bad. But there's few trails, which is nice, so we can walk around on the trails.
Our site here worked out really well. The site we were originally supposed to be in, somebody was in, because apparently we got here too late or something, and so first come, first serve took it. But they moved us to another site, a pull-through site, which is actually, we like better. So we're happy with it, and we're okay, and we get to stay there, so that worked out well. And we did some chores this morning, and now we're on our way to White Sands to go play in the sand and experience the White Sands National Monument. Yesterday we did White Sands, took a little hike on the trail, and then did a ranger-led hike at sunset and watched the sun go down and learn a little bit about the environment in the White Sand dunes. Got back late, took some showers, got cleaned up, and today we're going back out to White Sands. We're going to sled on the dunes
snow.
This morning.
No, on snow.
And on snow. And check out the visitor center a little bit more, and then we're gonna go up to Alamogordo and go to the Space Museum.
Yay.
It's early, I'm tired. Yeah. So in order to save time today, we stopped at McDonald's for our breakfast so we can eat it on the road while driving and not deal with mess and cleanup and everything.
We got jelly with it.
When you order 12 of the breakfast sandwiches special, they always have a little bit of a shock sound in their voice. It's funny.
Sands and we're sledding, and it's hot. I just finished pulling a sled up and running through the sand here. It's really hard to run through the sand.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Because the sun reflects off the white sand and it's super bright.
Well, you just finished sledding at White Sands. What do you think, guys? Was it fun?
Yeah, fun, but I would not want to live here.
No, it's a very extreme environment.
And my face is sandy because I rolled on the grass, on the sand.
Yes. Ours, we put sunblock on and then we rolled in the sand. It's beautiful out here. It's a unique environment that you don't see really anywhere else. It's fun to sled down and enjoy it, but oh man, climbing the dunes is really hard work.
Really hard.
Exhausted.
Really hard.
And now we're getting really hot sitting here in the car with the windows open.
I had to change into a tank top.
Sand goes everywhere. It's really fine sand. It's in everything.
Even in the cracks of your lips.
Cracks of Maddie's lips.
Sand in your nose. It's...
And in other cracks.
Sandy boogers. Sandy boogers.
I have sandy boogers. Mm-hmm.
We're washed in blue because we're at the planetarium at the New Mexico Space Museum. the size of these rockets is just massive. It took 5 of these on the original shuttle that took the astronauts to the moon. 5 gigantic rockets, liquid propulsion. Gotta get a little bit closer together.
I don't know. A moon rock?
It's a piece of rock for the moon.
To eat it? No.
Ham, the first chimpanzee in space, is buried here. And I thought he always wore a suit, but it looks like he was in a capsule. The navigation systems in the older missiles and rockets had gyroscopes and accelerometers and were big. Now all that same stuff is in my phone, really small. What is it?
It's a toilet.
What kind of toilet?
Yeah, no. When were you go to the bathroom? Beam me up, Scott! Energize!
So we just finished up at the New Mexico Space and History Museum. A pretty neat building. You get to go up 4 stories high and great views, and a history of rocketry and missiles and space travel. Even the Space Hall of Fame is here.
Daddy.
With Gene Roddenberry and Star Trek and the transporter room.
Daddy, you got it wrong. We went 5-story high.
Well, we pushed button 4 to go to the top.
Well, gee.
They have a planetarium here, so we watched the night sky program at the
I didn't like
planetarium.
that.
Dallas found it a little boring. I may have fallen asleep once or twice, but it was very fascinating and a good overview of the basics of the sky and the stars and the constellations and what they actually are. Well, we spent the day at White Sands, finishing up sledding down the dunes and enjoying the very unique, surreal landscape there. It really tires you out climbing up those dunes. Then we headed over to the New Mexico Space Museum, where we learned a little bit about the history of rocketry and missiles and space here in New Mexico, and saw some of the massive space rockets and learned a little bit of the history. And the Space Hall of Fame is there with a bunch of stuff about Gene Roddenberry and Star Trek, and checked that out and had a really full day. And now everyone's at the showers right now, getting cleaned up from all the sand, because that sand gets everywhere. And I am here, of course, making brownies, because how else do you finish off a nice, full, wonderful day? With brownies for dinner, of course. So we'll have those cooked up, and that'll be dinner, and we'll go to bed. And I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow.